Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to Married in Minecraft. And we are going to be doing some stuff today because, yeah, we always do stuff. But anyway, this is a treadmill stream, so we're going to get the treadmill started. We're going to do a 2.7 mile an hour pace because that seems to have been kicking my arse lately. For those of you that speak British, What? Okay, yeah. Let's just get to work. Okay, so today is going to be more of what we were doing before. It's starting. It is starting. Woohoo! Yeah, that was a little long intro. I was going to get some water. Ooh, level 4. You're big time, Daddy. Level 4, man. Yeah, so we were getting some water just before this and then decided that maybe I also need to get rid of the water that I had. So, English and bad English. I know those two languages, and I know a few curse words in Tagalog. Speaking of Tagalog, dear, is your video on? Let's see if we can bring in Bad Rabbit's video down in the... Wait, she's not up here with me, is she? I don't think that's her live video. I think that might be from yesterday. We'll go ahead and she was trying to figure out what was going on with the dogs. The dogs are barking their heads off again. We have hunting dogs that sometimes come through the area where we are living, and I think that there are some of those out there. There she goes. She just joined. Hey, is your video on?
No, yet. I'm just now getting on Discord, so.
Okay. Because I just looked at it and it looked like it was yesterday's video feed and not today's, because you're not in the room here with me. Let me go pull it back in again. Well, you're in a mansion. Looks like the ceiling or something. Oh no, there we go. You're eating, or you were eating.
I was, but I'm working on putting in
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
windows
Putting in windows.
on the
Okay.
first floor.
Well, I am getting lights. I'm going to finish up the lights in the front yard. And for those of you just joining us, oh, get that light box out of my face. I can't, there we go. All right. So for those of you just joining us, welcome to Married in Minecraft. We are working on renovating this mansion that we inherited from the previous owners who mysteriously vacated it after not being very nice to us. So I'm right now working on getting the front yard fixed up. You can see down there is the dock area that it's got a little, we might even make it a little wider because I hear that we're going to start doing some big trade events and might end up getting a barge in here. So if we get a barge in there, we might need to make the river wider at parts. Run, Forrest, run. Run! Yeah, I have a thing that says that. Run, bitch! Run! Well, that's not quite run, Forrest, run, but that's for when I'm being attacked. Okay, so we're going to go out front and we're going to put the lights up that we started yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Go ahead and close the door. So here's some lights that we already had up. So we put these things out, whatever they're the support base, and then we need to put the rest of the light bulb up, light post up. But I'm doing something here that is probably going to conflict. So yesterday when we set this up and we said we're going to move it back instead of having it come all the way over like the original design called for, this is a hedge area we haven't finished working on yet. And this is also a hedge area we haven't finished working on yet, but it did start to get an idea of where things would go. And anyway, the idea, Bad Rabbit had asked me about putting in cherry trees, and I wanted to figure out how to incorporate the cherry blossom trees into the build. Now, these two areas here are going to be pretty much flower gardens. You know, that's a hedge maze, that's a, I don't know, hedge picnic area kind of thing. But these are going to be flower gardens, and so the cherry blossoms will fit in well here, I think. And where I put these little wooden blocks is where I want to put the cherry blossom trees. I don't know what the average, I don't want to call it wingspan, but breadth of a cherry blossom tree is, but I figured it would be akin to the oak. And normally when I plant oak trees, I go 1, 2, 3, because the oak trees usually come out about 2 blocks from the tree. Then there's a space, and then 1, 2, and plant the tree right here. So we're gonna try that. If the branches grow together, not a problem. It'll make a nice little cherry blossom arch for you to walk in. So, and at the end is gonna be a spot for Bad Rabbit to make her big giant tree that she wanted to make, which would be larger than the other ones. And so when coming into this, you could come from either this way or that way. You would come into a single road that would come down and then break off going either way towards the house, since the steps are on either side there. So kind of trying to make it make sense. Hopefully it does, and we're going to go ahead and start putting in the lights now on either side. And what I'm wondering is, when this tree grows up, especially this one, is it going to be impacted by the fact that I have a light right there? Is it going to not grow because of that? It's not directly over it, but I know that sometimes it's got to be like a certain, I don't remember. And I should have looked it up, but I was actually doing work stuff just before we started, so didn't have a chance to look it up. 2 and 3. Okay, we're gonna do 1, 2, and oof, not there. Oh, you know what? I can just jump up here. 3.
I know it
1,
doesn't seem like it's a big
2.
deal, but I kind of want to put windows around the sides too.
Go
and
ahead.
the back.
I mean, as long as it's not. I mean, if you've got the glass, and you've got the space for the windows and it all, you'll be more upset if it doesn't match than I will. Can't get up there, really? All right, let's just go ahead and do this. And boom. Now these over here.
I think it'll benefit from having windows on the first floor.
It's always good to be able to look out and see where the attackers are, yes. Oh man, really? I ran. Oh, that's a sheep. I saw something moving over there in the woods, and I was like, oh crap, what is that? Because I know those guys are sneaking around out there in the wood line, just looking at us, trying to figure out how to get their house back. They shouldn't have gave it up.
I don't think they gave it up voluntarily.
I think they did. When they started being mean to us and then they left. Anyway, those guys who actually owned it, they're gone. These are their cousins. Right, so I am also today talking to some folks that you guys may have seen me talk about before on Twitter. It's the Piglin Host guys. And those guys from Piglin Host are going to help us get our community server up and running. You know, you've seen the message in the chat room about how we get asked all the time about people coming into the stream, can I join in? And the answer is always the same, not right now, because we don't have a community server and we're not playing on a community server. But we're going to get the community server up and running. That's going to be a goal for next year. It's going to actually happen. And when it happens, you'll be able to jump in and play. Now, there is going to be a requirement to have a certain number of Married in Minecraft channel points if you're a Twitch viewer, or if you're a YouTube and or Kick viewer, to have a certain Botrex level. But once you guys have that level, then you can be whitelisted and we'll get you into the server. So we'll keep you up to date on when that's going to happen. Right into my brain. All right, we've got those. You know, let's go in and put some light bulbs, light globes on there. All right, that one there. That one there. That one there. So now it'll look even more like a landing strip. If you come in on the Elytra, you can just look for the lights and just land right in the water there.
Yeah,
So nice,
I'll do it later,
landing.
so you can see. Because I did it one time at night, and it did look like. I'll do it again later, so you can see.
Yeah, that's where I got the idea. Bad Rabbit's like, it looks like a landing strip. We've actually built a landing strip before over on Mandalore Prime, and
Redstone.
yeah, well, we had redstone lights on it. We brought in a contractor to set the lights up on the airfield, so the lights flashed as you were coming in. It's pretty cool. I think it's somewhere on YouTube. Hopefully on the Mandalore Prime playlist. But back then I didn't have a playlist because that was like the only S1EP that I was in. So I've still got to go back through and put all those Mandalore Prime ones into a playlist. Okay, so we've got the... What happened?
Damn it!
What?
Creeper blew up at the door.
What? A creeper? I didn't even hear it. I was
Me
right
neither.
here. All right, and there's cats right on either of these corners. How did the creeper get up there? Are the cats gone? The cats are gone.
Where'd the cats go?
I don't know, but they're right there. I guess the creeper blew them up and, okay, hey, come back up here. I got no fish. Come on up here. One of you sit. They were right here where these torches were. Maybe something had knocked them off the pedestals. That was their whole job. That's what they were supposed to be doing, is keeping creepers sick, keeping creepers off our porch.
Hold on, I needed to put a. It's missing.
What the heck?
So I think I only have one door. Blew up 2 doors.
I'll make you some doors. Well, here, you can have this one for now. But it kept the gates are okay, right?
Yeah.
Manchu said he has a confession to make. What, that was actually you and not the creeper? See, he had a similar experience. He swung by and was looking at the dock, and a creeper blew up on the dock. Yeah, don't you just hate it when that happens? You go visit somebody else. You go visit somebody else's build, and as you're walking through, stuff happens. That happened to me over on the next update S1EP. We were going and visiting this guy named Oblixoid's base, and when we were there, apparently he has this water elevator that shoots you up and then brings you back down, or you could actually just jump down right across from it and drop into a block of water. And what happened was I went up the elevator. It was nighttime, so I said, okay, I'm going back down. I went back down the elevator, but when I walked out, I walked too far and wound up halfway in the bubble elevator, which shot me back up again, and there was a creeper waiting for me. Not very good. Good morning, Fred. How you doing? How's everything going on the West Coast? I take it we've had no tsunamis or tidal waves or anything like that, or earthquakes, which would have caused some major issues over on the West Coast. I probably would have heard about it on Twitter, too. Hopefully everything's going well with you. All right, we have cherry blossoms planted in the front yard. And your one, do you want me to put like, I don't know, one cherry blossom or like 4 cherry blossoms or something? I don't think that works with them. I think you have to make that part manually, right?
Yeah,
Alright.
so it has to be built all the way.
Alright, so I'm very curious as to whether this is even going to work.
What?
The trees, because of where the lights are. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do one with 6. Let's see. Which one's the closest to a light? I think it's that one. No, that one's pretty close. Let's try this one. I like being right on the cusp, right on the corner of the 3 sides coming together. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I didn't think it was going to grow. Damn it. I may have to move it in. So. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, tree. 1, 2, 3 blocks. So, if I moved it in, 1, 2 here. 1, 2, wait, is that? So from the edge it's 1, 2, 3, 4. From the edge this is 1, 2, 3. This would be 4, leaving 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in the middle. How is that? If that's in the middle, how is it 4 blocks? It should be like 5 or so. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that on the 3rd block. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the center. Alright, I'm going to move everybody out on the side. Just 1 block. See if that helps. I thought that might be an issue with the lamps, the lights. Ooh, plating. That's a fancy term. Kat was plating dinner. She was putting the little sprig on the side and the decorative stuff. That stuff is completely, totally wasted on me. My wife has to often remind me, hey, don't eat that. That's for looks. I'm like, then why is it on my plate? I don't want anything to look at on my plate. I want only food that I can eat on my plate. If it's on my plate, I'm going to eat it. If I'm not supposed to eat it, don't put it on my plate. But those are the fancy restaurants where you like eat everything and then you have to go to McDonald's later on because you're still hungry. All right, so now that we've got those planted, we're going to go back to our design, and I am cheating. I'm pulling up my little map that I wrote out in Google. What do you call this? It's like the Google version of Excel. So
Google Docs?
It is Google Docs, but I don't know what you call the Excel version of Google Docs. Because Google Docs to me is more like, I mean, it is the whole application, but it's more like the Word version.
Google Sheets.
Google Sheets, that's it. Sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 should connect here. It does. And it's going to go that way. All right, let me go ahead and make this wider.
How you feeling?
Hot and tired and out of breath. So, by the way, anybody who's joining us, welcome to Married in Minecraft. This is a treadmill stream. So if you're wondering why is this guy out of breath when he's talking, it's because I am actually on a treadmill and playing Minecraft at the same time. Woohoo! I am multi-talented. I can walk and play Minecraft at the same time. At least 2 out of 3 times.
Yeah, sometimes you'll hear him stomp, but it's because he's falling behind.
Yes, I've not fallen yet. Yet being the key word there. Excuse me, Mr. Cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So that means.
Did anybody get a new bed for Christmas?
Good question. Did anybody get a new bed, especially a king-size bed for Christmas? That's the question. Or do you know someone who did that you could ask them questions? Inquiring minds want to know stuff. We want to know stuff. And boom. Okay. So those two are done. It's looking kind of dark. I think I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna go to bed because I think stuff's gonna start coming. Excuse me, Cal. You're like, oh, that's it. I hear somebody after me. Luckily, apparently, his friend shot him. Bam! Where's your buddy? Who shot you? Him right there. Woohoo! Kat says she has a queen size, but it's well broken in. No, she said it's not new anymore. I just added the well broken in.
I get all these like advertisements during these times, and there's been one for.
I want you to buy purple.
Yeah, and you know, just all sorts of different ones, and I'm thinking we probably need to upgrade soon. So.
Yeah, I think it's. We brought that from Kentucky with us. So that was in 2006. So
No.
6 to 16.
No, we
almost
got
20.
we got this on 17.
Hey, we've got 2 trees that have grown up already. I don't think that one's going to grow based on how big this one is. All right, back to work. Back to work. All right, so this one. Okay, so where it becomes an X, there's 2 blocks, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. That one has a block on either side of it to make the start of a circle. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then that one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's really? I don't think that's gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, that's not how it's supposed to go. Nope. All right, let's put the eraser down and get rid of that. So from this is the one that's on the corner. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Ah,
There was a bug that prevented
I put
cherry
them.
trees from growing when there are cherry leaf blocks above the sapling. Don't know if it is still around.
Good question.
What was the question?
So Amanchu says there was a bug that was preventing cherry trees from growing when there was a cherry leaf block above the sapling. And he doesn't know if that has been fixed yet or not. Okay, so this would go one over from, who's growling at me? One there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that didn't work.
Well,
Well, that did work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 though. Me thinks me might have bad calculations. Let's see here. Okay, so do the same thing. This one, 1, 2, and I went over there. Okay, nope, that worked. Now that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means this 3 would go straight out. Like that. So if we go from this corner, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the, okay, so where am I? This corner here. Nope, this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 over, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this should connect. Okay, that's what it was supposed to do. All right, so the middle one here, 1, 2, 3, is going to go out towards, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And over here too. Look better on paper, but I think it's because I made these paths wider. They were just diagonal paths like this, and I made them pretty much 3 blocks wide in some places. So don't know whether to do that on here or not. See what looks better. I think this is going to look better. I don't know. Let me go over here. See, oh, got some more growing up. So, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do it anyway. I do need to make it so you can get out, or actually so the zombies can get in and attack me, eat my brains, all that stuff. Hey, you brought me a lead. Thank you for that. All right, let's go ahead and make this wider. And, you know, all that's going to be in here is going to be a bunch of flowers. So I'm making a little less, whoa, shit. A little less flower space, but it's okay. Didn't have to hit him with my follow-up shot. All right, so there's that one. Maybe I need to keep my eyes looking that way. All right. So now everything is pathed out. So now we just need to do is get the flowers. Now looking at my design, oxeye daisies are supposed to go over here. Right in this spot right here. And lilies go over there. Let me go see what I have. We may use Amanchu's flower trick to get more. Let's see. We do have oxeye daisies.
What's the flower trick? I forgot. I think he told us once before.
Yeah, you put it down in a hole. Let's see. Is this the azure bluet? And then you bone meal it down in the hole, and you get a much bigger yield. Okay, those are the two at the top, azure bluet and oxeye daisy. So let me get some bones here. There's the meal, 49 bones, wow. Go ahead and make a stack of that, put these back. And then lilies, this is the lily, I think. That, boom. And okay, so let's go put these 3 out, and let's go the other way. Because close to the woods, more things want to seem to jump out at you for some reason. All right, so we're gonna have, each one of these sections is gonna have its own little flower. And like this right here, this is the, oof, forgot there was empty space below. So this is gonna be the lily spot. So let's see how many lilies we can get off of one hit. Bam, wow, that's nice. All right, just pick all these up, because I'm gonna make more, because every block in here is gonna have a lily in it. So more than enough would be good. You know what? Just gonna hit it one more time. It's only 3 hits. Wham! Okay, filled in a little bit. Let's pick that up. Put this down. And I think that should be enough. I've got 12 extra. So 1 there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna make me a liar. 8, 9, 10. Yep. 11, 12. I still need 1, 2, 3, 4.
What are you doing?
I am planting flowers according to the flower matrix that I, oh wait, I can't do anymore. There's no space. But if you want to get started on your gigantic tree, you can. Your tree has grown and there's another tree that you can get materials from.
Oh, I'm gonna finish up these windows first, and then
Okey-doke.
I will.
All right, and how many do I have? I have 9, so that should be enough to finish this one section. Oof. And then I gotta go to bed. Just working on these lilies all day. All right, the lily section is complete. Let's go make it day again. Why am I not running? Anybody over here messing with me? Nope. Far enough away. Bed. All right. Oh, are you back on? Let me bring your video back in. Looks like you're standing in the hallway with a golem looking at you. Ooh, and she just dropped from Discord, I think. Come on, double click. Not double clicking. So far, we've done 1.46 miles, in case you're wondering. Because I know all of you out there are walking along with me, right? Right? Of course you are. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing over here using a Manchu's flower trick. And this is, wait, next to the lilies is supposed to be Oxeye Daisy, not Azure Bluets. Stick to the plan. Why does that matter? I don't know. Boom. From the last time, I'm just going to relocate these to the outer edges, and then everything will fill in naturally. Okay. And boom, boom. Just hit it again. Bam! Decent, but not, let's move this fortune off. Not completely filling all the areas. There. And you come with me. You're gonna move up there. All right, and this is probably gonna do it, right? Almost. There's like 3 spots not done. So let's take this, and this. There. Yep, that's it. All right, right, and bam. Oh wait, wrong way of hitting it. Bam. There we go. Now I can take it out, fill this in, and we are done with the daisy patch. Azure Bluets, Oxide Daisies, and this here is the, Azure Bluet. Go get the dirt, pop back up, and drop in the Azure Bluets. All right, now we're going to just hit it. Bam! Tell you what, that is an amazing trick. I'm still not over that, I want you. That is just awesome. I love getting a good yield on a piece of bone meal, and that is just awesome. Okay. Boom. See what we got here. A hole there. We've got a hole over there. A couple of holes back here. 1, 2, 3. Boom. See, these are actually all filled in. I'm gonna move you back. Move you back. Move you back. And then this should do it. Bang. Really? It missed a hole. One there, one there. Got these two. All right, that's it. Those two, and we're done with the bluets. Boom, pick that up. Replace this dirt, and last one goes in. Okay, so, hey cow, how you doing? Where you going? No, you're trying to run away. Too late. All right, so we got those, and those. Next section is for dandelions. Wow, I got a whole section for a weed that I try to kill when it comes up in my grass in my lawn here, but you can make wine out of them.
Washing dishes count as exercise, right?
Yes, it does count as exercise. Washing dishes is a lot of upper body work, so you are putting in the upper body work. And this wasn't part of the plan, but had 4 left over, so it fits. So I was gonna get the dandelion, poppies, and alliums.
Sitting on your bum eating French fries.
Where is the poppy? Huh.
The red poppy? What do you mean,
Yeah,
where is
I
it?
thought I had one out here. But I'm not seeing
I
it.
gave you one of each flower.
Yes. Except the poppy's not here. See, that's why I don't do parkour. All right, so let's put each one of these where it goes. So next to the oxide daisies, the azure bluet, then the dandelion. So the dandelion goes here. Next to that is the poppy. Next to that is the allium. Boom. And next to the allium is the cornflower, and then the blue orchid. So we need the poppy, cornflower, and blue orchid, and bring them over.
French fries definitely sounds better than dishes.
French fries, blah, 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 blah. French fries sounds freaking awesome right now. Holy cow, I would love some French fries. And I would love those French fries along with a giant hamburger, like 2 patties worth.
There's a poppy right here.
Oh, I couldn't see it for the red rose, I guess. And why am I not picking it up? Oh, here, you can have this.
Oh, gee, thanks. I need that.
Well, you're a flyer, so We also need an orange tulip. So the red tulips are gonna go.
You need a pitcher pot and a torch flower.
Lily. Oh, I don't have a spot for them in this wheel. They'll be over by the pond probably. Oxeye daisy, lily, blue orchid. We don't have blue orchid either.
Orange.
Cornflower. And poppy over here. And then the tulips, red on one end. That's the tulip area right there. White on the other end. So that's the white section. And then
roast chicken,
pink.
roasted carrots, and potatoes with peas and Yorkshire puddings plus gravy and beetroot.
Mmm. Kat's over here making me hungry on stream. I'm gonna see if I can say this. She had slow cooked roast chicken, roasted carrots, potatoes with peas, and Yorkshire puddings plus gravy and beetroot. So I'm not sure what the Yorkshire pudding is.
Dutch boys the same thing as Yorkshire?
So that's the question. Is Dutch boys the same thing as Yorkshire?
Amon chooses. I love beets, haven't had them in a long time.
Oh, you can have beets anytime you want here too on Minecraft. Personally, I go for the steak myself. I hear it lasts longer.
There's no pots.
I thought I picked up when I was over at Spawn the other day when we were doing the Christmas thing. I thought I picked up some plants.
On my stream, go to https://blog.com/us/marriedwomen.
What? So the only one that I think I'm missing is the pitcher pot.
Ooh, not good.
Looks similar, but Porky's PUDs are savory.
She said, looks similar, but Porky's puds are savory.
And Yorkshires are not savory?
I don't know. Is this like a meat pudding? Because you guys call stuff with meat in it pudding. And to me, pudding,
No.
being an American,
Pudding
is like,
is dessert.
Heavy black heart beetroot in
Yeah.
real life.
It's
Not
dessert.
Minecraft, how
What's for pudding?
okay, that's it for the tulips. And that's also it for the daylight.
I
So-
put a tulip down.
Oh, an orange one? Okay, I'll go grab it.
I'm the only. I have a
Yorkshire puddings are savory.
torch flower, but I don't have a rake. No. Oh,
For what? What do you need a hoe for?
it has to be hoed.
Oh, I can take care of that down here. And she said Yorkshire puddings are savory. So I guess that means the other ones are not savory? They're just
No,
tasty?
I think Dutch boys you can make savory. I don't know. Ask the question. I guess we just
Manchu
need to
agrees
go
with
over
me.
there.
We just need to go to Kat's house and have dinner? I
Yeah.
agree. We just figure that out when we're going to come.
Where are you?
I'm coming over with the orange tulip to put it in its area, which is right where you're standing. So, go put the dirt in to do the, have you seen it? Have you tried this flower trick? It's not going to work that great here because it's a smaller area, but do the dandelions here. I'll set it up for you.
Tyler Kovalskas. Hi everyone.
Tyler Kovalskas. Ooh, there was a seed pod
Did you
down
get
here.
it that time?
Yes, I did get it. Torch flower. Woohoo. Where is, however, oh, there it is, the dandelion. Here, have you done this?
No.
Try it.
Rock.beanie.
Look at how many you get off of one hit.
Easy to make if you Google a recipe.
Okay.
Bam! Look at that. Look at that. Holy cow. Hold on, I'll move these ones close in out so you can have more space to grow new ones. But that is, you know how it used to be, oh, you got a good hit, you get like 4 flowers, and then the next time you get like 2 flowers, and then you get like 1 extra flower. This is like awesome compared to that.
Without changing DNS
That's it.
for us.
Let's see, where'd they go? Oh, they must have went into your inventory. I don't have them.
Oh. I only have 4.
Yeah, that's what I probably knocked up.
Hey Tyler.
And Kat says, Yorkshire puddings are easy to make if you Google a recipe.
That's like a 1-for-1 situation, I think.
I would
Tyler Koval's
I would have to add to it that they're easy if you're a cooker and not an eater like me.
Amon chooses.
I think it's like egg, milk, flour. Like, it's not really that difficult. I think the difficult part is don't open the oven.
Don't open the oven. Yeah,
Yeah,
getting
you can't
poppies.
open the oven.
Amanchi says getting poppies from dandelions is weird. I think it's because they're both kind of a weed plant. Although they both have applications, they're kind of like weeds. So when you just bone meal grass and you get all the weeds that come up, you sometimes get poppies and dandelions because of the weedness. Boom. Bang! And see, I got a poppy out of, wait, how'd I get this? That must be from over here. And yep, it's not gonna, it doesn't go there. We'll just have to keep that out of the mix. Now let's move these outboard. Tyler, how's everything going? Hopefully the monkeys aren't giving you too much trouble. All right, one more.
Where's the big tree supposed to be going?
All the way at the end. This one right here at the end. This would be the big tree. And let's see, take this, put it over. Oh no, I miscalculated. Didn't need that over there. Aha, that's where we need it. And right here is where we need it. Okay, all of these. And let's hit her again. Boom. And I got to. Didn't get that much that time. But we're still going to move these out. This will go here. This will go over here. And this should be the last one. Provided we don't get any poppies. I mean, dandelions. Bang. 1, 2, 3. I think we're good. Bang. So, we got all of those are set. Wow, it's beginning to look like it's actually landscaped. Woohoo! Look at that.
How did I miss that one? Over there. Oh, it's because there's 3 windows and then there's 4 on the other side.
I thought it was because maybe you ran out. If you're talking about that one, it was only 2 windows wide. I thought
No,
maybe
I'm talking about this one.
Oh, on the end. Oh, it's completely missing.
It works out wonderful though because there's a table and chairs right here, so I can sit and look out
right
the
in front of
window.
right in front of the table and chairs, huh? All right, that is all of this. Woof. We are at 2.22 miles. I don't say miles an hour, but we're actually doing 2.7 miles an hour. We've done 2.2 miles of that 2.7. And I'm going to do the alliums now. Remember the first time we saw this plant, we were at a mansion like this one, and we'd never seen it before. And we were like, oh, this must be some kind of special flower, because on all the stuff we've done, we've never run across one of these. Of course, we hadn't come across a flower forest yet. And it's like, this must be some kind of special flower that you can only get in a mansion. And there were so many of them in there that kind of helped, you know, that theory. And then we came across a flower forest after that, and we're like, oh, it's not as special as we thought. It does grow in the wild.
I'm taking down this zombie curing station.
Yeah, I don't think we need that anymore.
Well, no, we also have wandering golems, so they'll just kill them.
Yeah, I'm wondering, dude, is this where I had that dude in the basement? Because, what was that on? I think that was on Mandalia. Because if it was, he would have to, he'd have to be dispatched. But no, I think the only villager we have in the basement here is the preacher, and that's only when he's going to bed, because his bed is down there on the basement level. All right, let's see if we can get this with one more hit. Is that everything? One block left. Boom. Bang. And I probably need to eat before I get yelled at by Tyler. All right, next is the cornflower, which is one of my kind of go-to plants if I don't have the, like right now, we don't have the light blue flower. So I would use cornflower and some bone meal to make the light blue. So over on Mandalia is a carryover that we had from Mandalore Prime Realm, which was a player picks a color, because we only have 10 players on Realm. So the players pick a color, and that's their color. And so whenever they are making a shulker box or a bed or something like that, they make it their color, and anybody coming along sees that and knows whose stuff it is. Eat. Oh, I thought you said breathe. You said eat. Yes, eat. Yes. Eating is fundamental. I think they actually say reading is. Eating's pretty important too. Especially if it's French fries and hamburgers. I'm so jealous of Amanchu. Because you said the French fries part, but you didn't say what you had with it. I'm guessing it was a hamburger. Actually, I'm just guessing because I would like a hamburger. Hey, maybe we should go into town, dear. Don't you have some medication to pick up or something?
No.
You sure? Nice big giant double patty Whopper. Okay, the street lights are coming on over there. So time for me to get out of here. We've done pretty good. We finished it, except for the one flower that we don't have. We got in this area set up. So
What flower do you not have?
the swamp lily, the light blue one.
Swamp lily.
Yeah, it's actually called, hold on. It is actually called the blue orchid.
Oh.
Oh, no, get my torches back. There Here's the torch flower seed. All right. Hit the bed. Wait, is it daytime? Didn't I get into bed? Oh, there we go. And boom, it's daytime. Oh, and there's a creeper right there. Wonder if I can shoot him before he moves. Bang! I should just let these guys burn to death. This is how, see, getting bold like this is how creepers end up blowing you up. Oh, see, you too? Oof. Hey, dude, come up here and get me. I dare ya. I dare ya. See, you shouldn't have listened to me. Don't give in to peer pressure next time. Oof. All right. So now we have these trees not growing up, and I think this is because of what we talked about before that Manchu had mentioned, is that if there are leaf blocks above, that it won't grow up. So
That's not true though.
well, this one is
Like-
not growing, and it's the
like-
only answer is because there's stuff up there.
Because it will, because they've connected before, like
1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay, let's see if I can remove some of these leaf blocks and if it'll grow.
1, 2,
That's your
3,
silk
4,
touch.
5 blocks in between. But I don't know why you would bother. Like, the only
Well, when it grows up, it'll replace this. But I just bone milled it 3 times and nothing happened. And it's been here for a while.
yeah, I know, but I think you're doing that unnecessarily because the big cherry tree at the end is gonna take up all that space.
Well, yeah, but I'd
Maybe.
like to get this one to grow. That didn't hit it. 1, 2, 3. It's still not growing. All right, so you're saying this one and that one over there don't need to be here? This one and that one don't need to be here?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'll let you take that one down. These over here I'd like to get to grow, but I'm not sure how much I'd have to clear out. Probably 2 blocks on either side. So,
Did you see about taking away the lights? 'Cause maybe that
no.
was the problem.
Let me see. Nope, because this one grew up right next to the lights. And this actually was the closest one to the lights. So, that's pretty good.
So maybe they just need more than 4 block or 5 blocks in between.
This one has space above, so it should grow. Unless you just did that just now.
No?
Oof. So Tyler
All right,
says
buddy.
the ancient city he was recently looked at had 6 warden trims and 7 skeleton skulls. Cool. Oh, you're not here anymore. Hold on, I'm giving you. Do you want these leaves for your tree project? Boom. Oof. All right, so that one's pretty much done until we get the blue orchid. And then over here, I have another one to do. All right, Tyler, have a good one. So this calls for, excuse me while I count on paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So, oh, that was a backward shot. It's supposed to be forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the 7th one, we go in those directions. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh.
By Tyler.
Well, that didn't work out like it did in the diagram because that's only 1 block, not 2.
Wow.
But okay.
Okay.
I think we do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Tyler
Hmm.
Kovalskas. Bye,
Okay.
everyone.
See you, Tyler. Stay out of trouble. Watch those monkeys. Don't turn your back on them. Oof, I totally screwed that up. Trying to go fast. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Try to go fast. End up doing extra work. All right. So that design is in. I'm wondering if maybe I think we should move it out some. Yeah, I think we're gonna make this. What go here?
He's such a good boy. Are you a good boy?
No, he's not a good boy. Don't lie to him.
He said he's a good boy.
Uh-huh. Ask him why there's dog urine all over my house.
There is this dog urine all over your house.
He's gonna say he don't know about that. Either that or he's gonna blame Ripley.
He has tittle accidents.
Walking into my room and lifting up his leg on my chair is not an accident. That was an
That's just
intentional
because he
dent.
doesn't like you.
That was an intentional dent.
Are you mad at?
This is
Are
gonna
you
go.
mad at him? Why did you pick
I don't care if he's mad at me or not. I pay the damn bills. He can go somewhere else. He ain't paying no bills in this house.
Hot dog beanie. He's marking his territory.
He's marking his territory, all right. Everything, to him, everything is his. He owns the entire housing area, according to him. Okay, so that area was supposed to be for this dog whisperer to whisper in his ear, stop peeing on stuff.
Yeah. Or one of those dog psychics. Can read dog minds.
Hot dog beanie. Turnabout's fair play.
Oh, I should go pee on his stuff? Okay. Cat says turnabout's fair play, so I don't think he'd care if I peed on his stuff, though. He'd go, oh, it's okay now? Oh, good gosh. One there. Wait, did I not pick any of those up after I cut them down? Whoops. That means they're just floating there waiting to despawn. Woof. All right, we are at 2. We're at 2.84. We beat the,
You did 3 yesterday.
yeah, and I'm probably going to end up doing 3 today because I'm not really at a stopping point. I will be in a second, but I'll go ahead and put these down. Now, I'm trying to remember, are there only 4 double stack flowers, not counting, what is it?
Yes.
Torch?
This
or-
is torch and pitcher pod.
Okay. Because this is
There's
going
only
to look
4.
really, really saturated here.
Bot rigs. Larry
So I'm putting the 4 over here on their own.
Talk at http://
So let's see.
bit.ly/.
That goes that way.
There's
That
actually
means-
6. I don't know why you keep saying 4 because the pitcher pod is a torch flower.
Well, that's what I'm saying is, other than those 2, and the reason is this area that I'm doing over here has the double stacks in it. And wait, 1, 2,
And you
3.
have the ground flower for the cherry tree.
I'm missing something. Okay, wait. Rose, peony. Oh, lavender. I'm missing lavender. Here it is.
Lavender.
Lilac. Sorry, the lilac. Yep, there we go. Lilac. All right, so all 4 of those. Yeah, my idea was that the let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, it's right here. So 1, 2, 3. This is, and actually
My
we could
thing
probably.
is the sunflowers, you have to set in a certain direction, with the east, or they
Yep.
won't grow.
They're
Or they
they're
won't.
set.
They won't
They're
turn them
actually
into
looking. Yeah,
the
they're
east?
looking east. Yeah, I thought they were looking west, but nope. They're actually looking east, like they're supposed to. They got the memo. All right. So we got a little bit of work done. That whole flower section over there is done. That flower section is organized and seeded, but not completely populated yet. So we can work on that some other time, getting that populated. And then we got to figure out what we're going to do with the fire and pitcher plot. I was thinking of putting them around the main, what do you call that, the little pond that we have right in front of the house. So we'll see what goes on with that. The problem with that is you can't bone meal those. You have to get those seeds from the sniffer. So that would be another trip back to spawn, where either that or we'd have to get a sniffer way out here at 22,000, 24,000. So I want to thank everybody that came out today during your lunchtime or your break, or if you're at home on Christmas break and you're just bored and you tuned in. Either way, that works for us. If you're watching us on YouTube, thanks for swinging through. Make sure you drop a like and a follow or subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And check out our other social media channels. We're also on Twitter, on Facebook, on Twitch, blah, blah, blah. It's in the description of this video. And also in the description of this video are links to the other content creators. That's right, I'm not on this S1EP by myself. There's lots of other guys on here, and their links are down there. So drop them a follow and a like as well. And we will catch you guys next time on Married in Minecraft. See you guys. Woohoo! And that's 3.02 miles.